Dengue cases are on the rise, roads are caving in, people are dying due to electrocution, price pain is pinching the pockets of the middle class. And I am just getting started on the list of issues the voters of Karnataka are facing today. That Congress rode to power on the plank of guarantees, and today when the people are seeking governance, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and his deputy DK Shivakumar are camping in Delhi to firefight the power tussle that's playing out in the Congress camp in their state. Leader after leader is throwing their hat in the ring to become the deputy chief minister. People's issues have been sidelined, and it's the greed for power that has taken center stage. The discourse has become so political that even Seers are endorsing their preferred candidates for the top post. Listen in to what top Vokkaliga Seer has said, backing DK Shivakumar as the next chief minister of Karnataka.
ಅವರು ಅಧಿಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವ್ರು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸುಲಭದಲ್ಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಚ್ಚಾಡಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅವರೇ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ದೇವ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. DK ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿರೋದು, ಸಂಘಟನೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ 135 ಸೀಟ್ ಗೆಲ್ಸಿರೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರು CM ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಈಗಲೇ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು.
ಈಗಲೇ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅವರು.
Swamiji is not a high command. Congress party is a national party. There is an high command. And I am an elected chief minister. I am not nominated chief minister. I am an elected chief minister.
There is nothing. It is just a rumor. The party high command will take a call for everything.
Let's quickly open the panelists joining us. Kamruzaman Chaudhary ji, Brijesh Kalappa, advocate from Bengaluru, needs no introduction. MC Abbas, political analyst, also joins the show. Tushar Gupta continues. So does Anil Antony. Good evening, all of you. Mr. Kalappa, what's happening in Karnataka? You see, the Congress that rode to power on back of the guarantees, there is, disillusionment not just in the people, but also in Congress leaders who've said that we've not been able to deliver on it. Now there is a power tussle on. Dengue cases are on the rise. The BJP is saying that this is a proof of the mal-governance by the Congress party.
No, I agree with some part of what you're saying, but I don't agree with some other part of what you're saying. That as far as dengue cases are on, yes, it's true that there are dengue cases. And but it's also true that where the Congress party had just one seat in 2019, they've increased their tally to 9. And despite the increase in tally, I don't know why the Congress party is facing this kind of a feeling of, what one would say negativity or an inferiority or whatever you call it. And therefore, this kind of a open tussle, I think, was wholly avoidable. I think the Congress party could have handled the situation much better. I think the very fact that when you move from 1 to almost to 9 seats, that itself is a cause for the Congress party to actually feel better and rejoice.
And to set the house
on the other
order.
hand, I think the manner in which the narrative is being set and the manner of statements which are coming out, it seems to kind of show that there is a lot of discontent from within.
Okay.
And
what's the reason behind this, Kamruzaman Chaudhary ji? Why is this happening? Is this a result like the BJP would have us believe? That is this the Khatakat model playing out?
No, Pranesh, the point is that anything, I don't know where your source-based informations are, but anything that of the Congress party needs to be taken in a negative sense. It's nothing like that. Siddaramaiah ji, DK Shivakumar ji and all the members of the Congress party in Karnataka are a strongly united front out there. Congress party, each of its leader, each of its workers are aspirational. Unlike the Bharatiya Janata Party, where the diktat rules from 2 members of the Gujarat who are ruling the BJP right now. Congress is unlike of that. The state unit has got entire jurisdiction over who will be the chief minister or who will be the deputy chief minister. It's only a consultative process in the High Command wherein things are sorted out amicably. And most of this news that is coming out to the public domain are all, I believe, are not so justified.
No,
because
nothing
last
is
time also
source-based.
Rajasthan, we heard a lot of things that Rajesh
one minute, Mr.
rebellion.
Chaudhary. We don't say anything without verification. Everything that I said has been said by Congress leaders, sir. I have the names and list of people who've said that they would want more deputy chief ministers, 3. Some have said there should be a Muslim deputy chief minister, so on and so forth. I asked you a larger question, but that's okay. You're saying that, this is... this happens everywhere,
Pranesh,
and this is only
consultation. Let me respond to that. Let me respond. No. I'll take 10 seconds for this. Karnataka politics, you all know, Pranesh, you have covered it for long. There is an element of identity politics in Karnataka. Every community wants their representation in the higher corridors of power. There is nothing wrong in it. So if some members have expressed their desire that a member from their community should be a deputy chief minister, let the party take a call. I believe it's nothing
Anil
to
Antony,
debate
what's wrong if there are voices within the Congress demanding more deputy chief minister or more power? What's the problem?
Thank you, Pranesh. So first of all, again, the Bharatiya Janata Party would like to make it very clear that how the Congress constitutes its own government is something which is completely up to the Congress. But for the people of India, this is a very good opportunity once again to understand the fundamental difference between the BJP and the Congress. There was a historic election, the Lok Sabha election in 2024, where after 10 years of governance, once again, just for the second time in India's history, a Prime Minister came for the third time. We had lesser numbers than last time. Again, there were a lot of narrations that were created that there will be disharmony, there will be disunity. But every single day after that, we are shown that we are a harmonious unit, which is fully led by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And with the full confidence of the people, the full confidence of the NDA. Now you just come, and then you also know that we have a lot of state governments, states like Madhya Pradesh, states like Gujarat, states like Arunachal Pradesh, across India from south to west to east to north, where we have multiple governments which have won 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, where again and again people are showing full confidence in how we govern. It's happening in the national level, it is happening in the state level. Now you just compare it with the Congress party. The party only have 3 states. You have Himachal Pradesh, you have Telangana, you have Karnataka. These are the only 3 states they are governing. And these are also recent governments. And just look at how the people reacted to them in this Lok Sabha election. Himachal was a state the Congress recently won 1 or 2 years back.
Mr.
4
Anthony,
or 4 states they lost.
Seats
Telangana they won 6 months. No, let me finish. Yeah. But again, this is a government that came 2 years back where Karnataka, again the Congress won that state. But this time 19 of 28 seats the Congress, Bharatiya Janata Party has won.
No, so what is the point that you are making? Are you saying that the Congress puts power over people? So, is that what you are saying, that power is their priority?
No. The point I am saying is, whenever the Congress wins somewhere, whether it is Telangana, Karnataka, Himachal, within a few months the people lose any confidence in that government because of their misgovernance, because of their lack of fiscal discipline, and because of appeasement. And now, once again, after the parliament election, where the Congress is now saying, okay, from last time 1, it became 9.
I will answer that. All I'd like to say is, Pranesh Saab, in Kannada language, Anil Antonyana, Banni Karnataka Rajyage Banni, Nodi Yen Kelsa Agta Ide. Meaning, dearest Anil brother, please come to the land of Karnataka and see the good work done by the Congress party. Mr. Anil Antony mentioned of the appeasement. What appeasement, sir? Yuva Nidhi, Nari Shakti, Anna Bhagya, Gruha Lakshmi, Gruha Jyoti, all 5 schemes have been implemented and are running well. Not just that, you speak of there is no unity in Congress party. Respected sir, you should look at this big war between K. Ishwarappa and Yediyurappa. According to Ishwarappa, very tall leader of the BJP, he thinks that Bharatiya Janata Party's Yediyurappa is a true dynast who wants his son and only his sons to get the MP ticket, his son to lead the BJP state party. The fact of the matter is, let us agree here that it was decided by all the MLAs present there that Siddaramaiah will be the chief minister. That is in hand with Siddaramaiah ji. Also, what is the word of Dr. DK Shivakumar? DK Shivakumar has stated that we will listen to the High Command. High Command's order will be the final order. So therefore, Siddaramaiah words are same, DK Shivakumar words are same. Of course, there are bound to be other supporters who definitely want to see their leader. This is a democracy and bound to be there. The fact of the matter, the Bharatiya Janata Party needs to keep the flock together. We need to understand what happened to Manohar Lal Khattar, former CM from BJP. What happened to Vasundhara Raje ji? What happened to Shivraj Singh Chauhan? So, aap kare to pyar, hum kare to waar, ye kaisa atyachar Anil Anna? We also need to understand that the Karnataka government so far has been functioning very well. And the people of Karnataka are very happy with the incumbent government.
Okay.
And therefore, from one seat, just 30 seconds, Pranesh, from one seat which they got in 2019 elections in Karnataka to 9 seats, they've got more than 8 seats. Whereas BJP had 26, they lost about 7-8 seats, and now they are up to 70.
You've made a lot of points. Before I bring in Tushar, I want to go back to Mr. Kalappa. Mr. Kalappa, do you agree with what Syed Asad Abbas said?
No, see, both parties in Karnataka, both parties have their own share of troubles. And while Abbas is perfectly right that Mr. Yediyurappa and Mr. Ishwarappa, both are founders of the party, both come from the same district. And Mr. Yediyurappa has ensured that one son becomes a member of parliament, the other son becomes an MLA, while Mr. Ishwarappa's son doesn't obviously get the same kind of facility. And therefore, even in places like, for instance, in Hubli Dharwad, Mr. Prahlad Joshi faced a serious fight from Major Swamiji. So, of course, it is true that both parties are facing their own internecine kind of battles. But ultimately, the point is that the Congress, which is in power in the state, I think could have handled this situation far better.
Could have handled it better.
The first thing is that if they will listen to some good advice, I think these loudmouths in the party should be asked to shut up. And I don't think the Congress has been successful in getting that done.
Okay, Tushar Gupta, what is the problem and what should be done?
Pranesh, your debate is so interesting today that in the last 15 minutes alone, we have heard one Congress supporter saying that the state has jurisdiction over anything and the other Congress supporter saying that the High Command decides everything. Look, what is happening in Karnataka is not something new for the Congress. They faced it in Madhya Pradesh between Scindia and Kamal Nath. They faced it in Rajasthan between Gehlot and Pilot. They faced it in Punjab between Charanjit Singh Channi, Sidhu and Captain Amrinder Singh. They face it in Maharashtra. They faced it everywhere you can think of. So what is happening in Karnataka is not new. Someone pointed out there is great work happening in Karnataka. The 5 guarantee schemes have been implemented. Sir, you have hired an external firm to boost your revenues. There are media reports of land parcels being sold so that the government can generate money to pay for those guarantee schemes. Pranesh, on a very, very serious note, Karnataka today unfortunately faces a problem that is seen in Himachal, Punjab, Kerala, West Bengal. That is of finances. There is a fiscal problem in a state like Karnataka just after a year of Congress rule. And the cause of it is this khata-kat guarantees. What the Congress needs to do right now, irrespective of who their CM or deputy CMs are. I don't care if they get an Indian Premier League together of all deputy CMs. That's irrelevant. What they need to do is get the fiscal house in order in Karnataka because they still have 4 years to go in this government and it will only be a downward spiral. What you do not want is a state totally bankrupt because of mindless guarantee schemes. I think that is what the people of Karnataka would not want. That is what the running Congress government would not want. So instead of fighting over how many deputy CMs they need to have or who should be the CM, they should be fixing the fiscal situation of Karnataka. That is paramount, or you will end up asking for moratoriums from the center again.
Right, so
that is the situation you do not want to find yourself in.
Essentially, you have a problem with Congress's fiscal profligacy. You the mindless guarantees on which they have not been able to deliver. Kamruzaman Chaudhary respond to that. That you have to set the house in order. The people are suffering.
Yeah, basically,
there are a list of issues.
No, basically before coming.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, before coming to your question, let me just expose the hypocrisy of Tushar out here on national media. Karnataka government hired an external agency for 9 crores to advise it to design its schemes. Nothing wrong in it. Narendra Modi government spent 500 crores in getting Boston Consulting Group to advise it on various schemes. So who is the loser out here? I believe the fake narratives being built by this right-wing ecosystem is entirely responsible for what you are hearing.
Let's get a response from
Karnataka.
Anil Antony.
The ground report
Mr.
of
Antony,
Karnataka
respond to it. Now, you've been targeting the Karnataka government for taking services of the Boston Consulting Group, something that the BJP has also done. In fact, when Mr. Bommai was the Chief Minister, they had some kind of an arrangement or an understanding with this consulting group.
So again, just let us look at the state of the governance of how the BJP is doing and what is happening in Karnataka. We have a central government, a 10-year government which is continuing right now. Just look at the amount of work that has happened and where India is. We might have taken services of many people who would have supported our mission. But India for a long time is the fastest growing economy. We have been creating unprecedented growth. We had been creating unprecedented empowerment, 4 crore houses, 40 crore tap water connections, giving ration schemes to 80 crore people, creating infrastructure in a manner the country hasn't seen in history, where every day you are creating hundreds of kilometers of roads, and we are empowering every single household. And look at the state of the government in Karnataka, where after not just Karnataka, I would look at all the 3 Congress governments in Himachal, Karnataka and Telangana, where these are all recent governments, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. You came to government telling a lot of, making a lot of promises, free ration, free electricity, free bus rides. And each of those states right now, because of fiscal profligacy, because you are not able to generate revenue, each of them are almost financially bankrupt. And every one of them are now asking the central government for higher debt ceilings. Every one of them are asking for higher GST shares because the state is not able to manage itself fiscally. So it is comparing apples and orange, where one side, yes, you are using advertisement agencies to boost your image, but there is no work underneath.
Response to Anil Anna, you need to know, sir, in the 2023 elections here in Karnataka, Bharatiya Janata Party official manifesto also had freebies, 5 kg rice, 1 liter milk. So आप करें तो प्यार, हम करें तो हमारी कैसी hypocrisy, भाई साहब. Hypocrisy की भी सीमा होती है. Also, my dear friend Tushar Gupta, 2047 Viksit Bharat scheme plan was drafted by whom? It is the same Boston Consulting Group who wanted to make India a middle income nation. Thanks to Modi ji. Respected sir, it was Boston Consulting Group who gave the complete blueprint. So when the Karnataka government hires the same BCG,
Mr. Abbas, you see the charge is, I think the essence of the charge is that the Congress party of, the high command, the so-called high command, is so consumed by the past struggle that they've not been able to deliver on what they promised on people's issue.
I'll tell you, Pranesh Saab, that's a brilliant question. I will answer. Pointed question, pointed answer. The fact of the matter, did Congress implement all the 5 schemes? Yes, is the answer. Did Congress is able to successfully implement all? Yes. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be issues in a democracy. Which party, be the Bharatiya Janata Party or the Congress party, all have the internal differences. But that does not
Tushar, you have 30 seconds. The last word on the show. Then we wrap this up.
Pranesh, probably they don't understand. The problem is not that you need an external firm. Kamruzaman Chaudhary and the fellow panelists need to understand. The problem is that you need to hire a firm because your fiscal situation is so dire. Understand. आपने guarantee scheme लगाई, ठीक है, बाकी पार्टियां भी लगाती है, पर आपने जब लगाई तब आपसे वो संभल नहीं रहा है. आप फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट स्टेट की नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. तभी आपके चीफ मिनिस्टर कभी कहते हैं हमारा टैक्स का पैसा आप नॉर्थ इंडियन स्टेट्स में दे रहे हैं. तभी आप कई बार कहते हैं मैं जीएसटी का शेयर नहीं मिल रहा. कभी आप कहते हैं हमारा पैसा.
Internal parts tussle in the Congress party. Let's see how this unfolds. Gentlemen, I thank all of you for joining us on India Upfront. That's all we could pack in, viewers. Thanks for watching News Hour with Navika Kumar on the other side.